of your skill sets. In fact, the main reason how we met on LinkedIn in the DMs was you're passionate about helping professionals unlock their expertise for their lives, and they don't have to quit their job. They can do this within their job. If they're having their side hustle that they've activated, they can bring in, the expertise into their side business, and even to into their career. What was the inspiration behind doing this?
Okay, that's a good one. Fred, what was the inspiration behind helping people to become unignorable? That's it, yeah. Okay, I have said this to anyone who will give me a listening ear. I have been average for so many years. I know what average looks like, right? I know what it is to be passed on for promotion, for many things, just because you're furniture. Yeah, you just, I said, a blip in the corporate ladder. We just know you're available or you're accessible when the radar goes, then you ping. And I have blamed many people for I can't succeed because this, that. But then they were all excuses. And what unlocked it for me, I'm part of a brand managers group. And we had an event that was put together. And one of the speakers in that forum was like, it's interesting that the things we do for our brands or the brands we work with, we don't do for ourselves. Yet we help the brands succeed. We do. I mean, that's your KPI at the end of the day. So if you're doing this for a business and for a brand, isn't it a shame that you're not doing it for yourself? Have you ever felt a penny drop? Like you're like, yeah, I accept the challenge. And I was so angry with myself to know that I was that person. So, but they simple too. Sometimes when you're exposed, it's shameful. Sat down with myself. All those things I'd been doing for the brands, I was like, if there's truth in what she said, let me try and see if it's true. And I've done it now for close to a year. I mean, I can tell you the change for me. I know what it was a year ago or even 3 years back. And just that intentionality of managing even myself as a brand, it really makes a difference. So just that unlock and that understanding of if you move yourself from I'm just a tool, I show up at work, I go back, I show up at work, I go up. There's really no difference between yourself and a hammer because you're not investing in yourself, you're not showing up, you know, you're not showing up for yourself. Like you could be a Ferrari, but every day unabehave to come a Probox. So it's that unlock for me that you could actually be more by just being aware or doing the things that you do in your 9 to 5 for yourself. So that's that's the backstory of being that paired with I had a HR in my previous life who made this comment that you want a promotion and if I throw a stone outside this window, it could hit somebody who could come here and replace you. Just take a moment and think about that. So that thing for I will not be ignored. I will not be ignored. I will not be average. I am going to rebel against being average. I guess it's just been brewing as a combination of things that have happened, experiences that I've gone through. And even going further back, Fred, an intern, first attachment, the guy who was responsible for me, there are times he would come to work and he'd be like, oh, you've been here. Oh, you've been here. Can you imagine showing up a place every single day and somebody saying, oh, you've been here? It means that there's nothing you're doing to add value. So it's just that awareness for being average is equivalent to being ignorable, and being ignorable is a huge risk. So don't be ignorable.
Wow, wow. It makes so much sense, especially when you're talking about trying to get better control of your outcomes versus relying on luck. And I think I remember I had someone say that luck is not a credible strategy to grow, whether it's in life or business. That I hope people will find me. No, you have to promote and put yourself out there.